Steady Motion, and Royal Palm Tennis Club proudly present the Miami Championships. We welcome you to Royal Palm Tennis Club in Pinecrest, Florida, hosting the Miami Championships. A lively cultural scene here in the vibrant city of Miami and its oceanfront skyline blend with the lush green residential area of Pinecrest. Since 1960, Royal Palm has been considered a center of great tennis in South Florida, and it is home to the Miami Championships.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in today on Championship Monday at the Miami Championships. It's a pleasure to have you all, and it should be a great match here. Today in the finals of the men's singles championship, we have Vlad Melnik. He's originally from Bucharest, Romania. He's a current grad student at UM and playing on their men's singles team, 1 through 3 position, and top position in doubles. As an undergrad, Vlad played at Cornell, and he has an ATP high singles ranking of 900 in the world. And then on the other side, we have Jorge Cavero, best ATP ranking 1,076 in 2014, and he played #1 at the University of Southern Illinois. So both these guys very experienced players. We've had both these guys out here at the Miami Championship before, and we're excited for a great match ahead. I also want to take this moment to thank all the fans, sponsors, and the tournament directors for running a great event so far. None of this would have been possible without you guys, and we're really excited for a great match this evening, so let's get it underway.
It's been a great event, hasn't it? Dealt with some rain, but got through it, and here we are. It's a beautiful Monday night, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Also, this is my friend Victor in the booth. Cliff left this morning for California, so we got Victor with us today. We're both excited to see a really good high-level final today.
Pleasure to be here with y'all.
Both these guys have played some hard tennis already, and you know, we got the #1 seed against the #2 seed in this one, so couldn't have asked for much more. It's a beautiful day out here in Miami, Florida too. Dealt with a little bit of rain yesterday, but nothing that could deter the Miami Championships. So we're out here on a beautiful day, Monday afternoon. The fans are starting to pile in. I think everybody's excited for this one.
What's more to love? I mean, we got high-level tennis, snacks and drinks flowing, lovely weather.
The Miami Championships is brought to you by Delta, Caplo Monzano, and K2 Ventures.
So I actually had the pleasure of playing against Cavero in the last Miami Championship, and this guy is a real grinder. Unfortunately, it led to me almost ending up in the ambulance. Guy makes a ton of balls, and then Melsnik, we saw him on center court yesterday. He's got a very powerful game. He's got to be about 6'4", 6'5", huge lefty serve, massive lefty forehand, so it should be kind of a big man against a counter puncher today. Cavero runs down a lot of balls and utilizes a lot of depth, so we'll see how these guys pan out against each other. I'm really looking forward to watching this one.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's going to run you down into the ambulance, it's Cavero, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. This guy can run for days. And me, apparently not so much.
How are the hammies feeling these days?
Pretty good. Better than it was against Cavero, that's for sure. I also want to take a moment, too, before we start this final round to give a shout-out to Christopher Kugachev and Frederick Moe. These guys are great tournament directors, and it's been a flawless tournament so far. I think the players and the fans are really excited about this one today, and I know how much hard work these guys put in behind the scenes months in advance to make all this possible, so just want to make sure these guys get the credit they deserve.
Absolutely. These guys have a lot on their plate every tournament, and it's like magic. They somehow always get it done.
Yep. Also want to thank Jose Buesas on the camera, steady motion, for making this part possible. So far, it's been flawless, and we're looking forward to you guys all logging in and watching this high-quality video on the final men's match today, this afternoon, sunny Miami, Florida. So these guys are going to take a couple warm-up serves here, and then we'll be getting underway.
Any hot takes coming in?
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities. Immerse yourself in ultra-luxury, Mediterranean magic, and world-class tennis. Immerse yourself in your love for the game as Seabourn transports you to the heart of the Mediterranean to attend the iconic Monte Carlo Masters and Barcelona Open. Surrounded by fellow enthusiasts in a private yacht-like atmosphere on board our ultra-luxury ship carrying only 264 guests with special onboard programming exclusive to these sailings, including the opportunity to connect with tennis icons in exclusive Seabourn conversations. Contact today for more information.
And we're back after a word from our sponsors. These guys are looking just about ready to go out here. Let's give it up for Cavero. And Melnick. All right. Umpire calls 50 seconds until we get this great one underway. Let's see what this will have in store for us. I'm really thinking this would be a long, hard-fought battle. Can't imagine either of these players wants to go down without a fight, coming all the way through the draw to get to this stage.
I have a suspicion we may have the notorious 10-point tiebreaker in our future. Huh?
Yeah, we had one yesterday from Melnick. We'll see if he's feeling that at all going into today's match. It's never easy to play a three-setter at night and then come back the next day and grind it out, but these guys are experienced, so it shouldn't be a problem for these two. And out there we have our tournament director, Frederick Moe, who I mentioned earlier, snagging a couple pictures of these guys. And a shout out to our umpire, who's been calling the last couple of matches and doing a great job out there.
Never an easy job out there, is it?
No, it never is. There's always going to be somebody disappointed about a call, but she's doing a great job out there. These guys are looking just about ready to get underway. Fans getting settled in here. They better hold on to their chairs because I have a feeling we're in for a good one. All right, so it appears Melnick's going to start off this one serving here. Big lefty serve by Melnick right there to start this one off. High percentage. Solid opening point there. Caveiro playing well.
Excellent def from Caveiro on that point.
Yeah, Caveiro really steps into his backhand. Yesterday we watched Melnick play. We talked a lot about how he wants to create the pattern going lefty forehand into the guy's backhand. Caveiro looking to step in on that wing early on, not get pushed back in the court. Well played there by Caveiro. Caveiro able to utilize that backhand angle to get himself forward in the court and realize Melnick was on defense. Melnick got a little offset there.
Yeah, beautiful idea going in behind them there to get the short ball and finish it off with the dropper, huh?
Yeah, 100%. With Melnick's size, you know, you got to anticipate him being able to get caught off balance, changing directions a little bit.
A little deep from Melnick, and he's in some early trouble.
Yeah, we got a couple early break point opportunities here for Caveiro. Melnick yesterday starting a little slow as well. Let's see if he can hit some big first serves to get himself out of trouble here. Caveiro looking to get an early break in this one. Pretty interesting to see Caveiro's return position too. He's almost out of screen on that one, all the way back by the fence to return the first serve.
Same there on the second.
Beautiful backhand down the line there.
What a way to seal off the break.
Excellent game there by Caveiro. Caveiro not letting himself get pushed back in the court on the backhand side, just stepping in real early, not letting Melnick hit that heavy forehand cross. Really well played there. Melnick's going to have to play with a couple more first serves. Just not enough first serves in the court in that opening game. But
Jaguar Land Rover South Dade, a division of Warren Henry Auto Group, is one of the most prestigious automotive dealerships in South Florida. We have been recognized several times for our high customer service standards, including the prestigious JD Power Excellence list for the customer sales experience. Warren Henry Auto Group takes pride in its 48-year legacy as a family-oriented company. Explore our brand new state-of-the-art facility and check out our lineup of luxury vehicles.
all right, welcome back. Back in action here. Caveiro up an early break. Melnick just a little bit of a loose game there. Let's see if Caveiro can capitalize here. Melnick doing a good job of staying on the baseline there. Just picked that ball right up the baseline. Angling that ball off. Let's see if Caveiro decides to mix it up a little bit more to his forehand and try to not let him get comfortable doing that. And that's exactly what Caveiro decides to do there. I like that play a little bit. Sometimes in the lefty-righty pattern, you can't get too concerned with high percentage. You got to mix it up to both sides, even if it may be a stronger wing. $15 all here.
Great serve from Cavero there.
Yeah, that's good time for that serve too. He wants to make sure he's able to consolidate this break. It's the power of opening the ball up to Melnick's forehand too. You know, Melnick not leaning quite as much on the backhand. No, he's got to guard a little bit of forehand. Then pulling him out wide for a sweet ace. Better return there by Melnick, but not quite staying in the rally long enough. Cavero's going to like to keep these points longer. I think that Melnick needs to try to look for opportunities to dictate a little more with his forehand, get inside the baseline. Cavero very deceiving with his depth, though. He may not kill the ball all the time, but that ball's coming in nice and deep.
Look at that return just deep, and Cavero consolidates the break.
Yeah, that was well played there. It was the right idea by Melnick too, but you know, you can tell Cavero's got him pressed a little bit early. He's going for the back of the line on that one, right off the very first ball. You know, Cavero's consistency and depth so far has forced him to do so. See if Melnick can find some answers on his serve. Definitely going to need a higher percentage of first serves than he did in that opening service game.
Yeah, definitely Cavero seems to be getting Melnick feeling a little bit rushed, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, 100%. Cavero's got this match the way he wants it right now. It's kind of on his tempo. Let's see how this one plays out. Again, Melnick just rushing the point, you know. But that is what can happen. I'd like to see Melnick kind of construct the point a little bit more and wait for his opportunity to get into the net. He's trying to do everything off the ground right now. Hasn't given Cavero much of a chance to hit the ball short yet. A lot of errors early on. Let's see what happens here.
Just what the doctor ordered there.
Yeah, 100%. It's a good serve there. Needed that. Melnick just can't seem to get his rhythm there. It's tough when Cavero's returning all the way from the back of the court. Melnick doesn't seem to want to serve and volley 100%, but I think that's a good play for him here, considering how much time he has to get in. Cavero's court positioning is just way in the back. Better serve there by Melnick. Going to a classic slider with cheese there.
If it was your slider, you would have gotten no onions, huh?
That's a great point for Cavero. One that he felt like Melnick really needed too. It's probably the longest exchange they've had the entire match, and points like that can be a real momentum builder for a guy that's down a break and now a break point in addition to that. Let's see what Cavero does here. Cavero, you know, we saw Melnick kind of able to, as the match went on, bully Maldonado on the backhand side, getting it high up, but Cavero has a better ability to step on that backhand early. Let's see if Melnick can find answers. He's not going to do it without a higher first serve percentage. Second serve. He's not going to do it doing that either. He's falling in a little bit of a hole here. Let's see if he can gain some steam. This happened to him yesterday, but Cabero looking like a tough opponent right now.
The last thing you want to worry about during a tennis match is your clothing. If you're in the market for trendy tennis apparel that's also functional, turn to Lakoa Sports. We have tennis clothing that can help you feel confident while you play. Our goal is to help you find apparel that makes you and your tennis skills stand out on the court. Get tennis apparel that makes you feel empowered to play your best. Shop our online store today.
At Bridge, our mission is to bridge the gap between physical therapy and performance by providing athletes with the care they need and an experience they'll love. Regardless of what level of athlete you are, our doctors of physical therapy are dedicated to creating an individualized plan of care that is both fun and effective. As we know, injuries can be difficult physically and mentally. Our goal is to prepare each individual for their sport and/or lifestyle, and our care reflects that.
All right, guys, and we're back here where Cabero has a double break, 3-love commanding lead over Melnick right now. Let's see if Melnick can find some ways to remedy this. Just not enough balls in the court so far, but Cabero solid as a rock. And that's an important lesson right there. Cabero, the undersized player of the two, but just picks his spots really well, and his first serve percentage has been much higher than Melnick, making a huge difference, getting points for free right off the rip. Melnick needs to make more balls in the court. Let's see how he adjusts. Well done by Melnick there. That's the first time I really felt like Melnick looked comfortable to go into the baseline. You can tell by his body language, he's telling himself that he needs to push himself up in the court. He knows it. That one he took significantly earlier and paid dues for him. We'll see if he can get back in this set. These guys are both very experienced players, though it's not too easy to get double break back from these guys at this level, but it's not impossible either. Seen it before.
Not impossible. At the very least, we'd like to see Melnick try and mix things up here, you know, use the rest of this set, you know, just to try and figure something out. Even if he loses it, bring that into the second set.
Amazing what a couple more balls in the court can do there. Melnick just taking a little bit of pace off, playing solid, but playing earlier. Cabero drilling that ball, but all the way behind the court. You know, we're going to need to see Melnick continue to step in the court here. See if Cabero can find a first serve. Just long on that one. Went for it.
Potential momentum swing coming here. Melnick can take this point.
Yeah, for the first time in the match, it looks like Cabero's kind of cracked just a little bit. Hard to maintain that high level that he had at first. Almost virtually no unforced errors from him there. Throws in a double fault, double break point for Melnick. There's that out wide serve. Wasn't 130 miles per hour, but it was out wide and deep. That'll do the trick. It's gonna need another first serve here, though. We'll see how Melnick decides to play this point. There we see Caveira just up for high percentage kick serve, pulled him all the way off the court. Like I said, wasn't 130. Spot tennis right there. Effective. Taking his time, mentally figuring out his spot, and executing it perfectly. And that's 3 in a row right there. That just really shows the experience of these guys. You know, they're really high-level players. Just find a way to take a second, think about their spot, think about what they're doing out there, thinking about the situation. A lot of pressure on Melnick there. Just hit 3 spots, 3 first serves. Paid dues. With Melnick, you got to find a way to make him hit more balls here. Well played by Caveira there.
Yeah, excellent job getting out of trouble there.
4-love Caveira here. Those Caveira drop shots have me almost in the back of an ambulance. I don't think Melnick's going to go down without a fight. Let's see this serve scheme here. Caveira still standing all the way back by the fence there to return the serve. We'll see if Melnick can kind of recognize that and find some ways to get up in the court early on, considering how far back his opponent's starting the point. Whether it's serve and volley or 1-2 punch. Caveira using smarts and depth to just rush Melnick. Melnick not quite finding any answers right now. Totally looks rushed out there, just going for balls that he shouldn't be. Not constructing. Let's see if he can get some more first serves in. Be a little more patient.
Another miss from Melnick. And Caveira almost playing like a good masseuse, you know? It's not about how hard you hit it, but just about finding the right spots, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. He is. He's really, you know, he's really picking and choosing his spots and the way that he's playing each point very well. It's a good serve. He's going to need more big serves like that. Those free points are going to be crucial for him because right now on the ground he's not winning any free points. You wonder if Melnick's hurting a little bit from that match with Maldonado. Speaking of masseuse, maybe he needs a calf rub. Let's see what happens on this point here.
Maldonado, another absolute grinder, isn't he?
Good serve there by Melnick. He needed that point. I'm sure Caveira is going to be a little upset that he didn't make him play on that point, though. Even though he's up 4-love, these guys have killer instincts, you know. Don't want to give your opponent any room to breathe and get back in this match. You can change it in a heartbeat.
You know, it doesn't change in a heartbeat. My girlfriend.
Melnick just looking totally rushed there. Not sure what he was doing on that point. He seemed to have done that a couple times where he serves, Cavero's all the way back, so you know the ball's coming back and he doesn't quite move his feet. Big serve there. Took his time a little bit more, found the right spot, really cranked that one.
Melnick finally gets himself on the board.
Yeah, he needed that one. Well done there by Melnick to apply some scoreboard pressure when Cavero looks to close out this opening set. Quality tennis so far. We'll see what happens next.
A new type of home for the future of Miami. What if your house could be 20% larger and last twice as long? What if your house had no drywall, no hidden plumbing, no place for mold? Healthier for us, healthier for our world, durable for generations. Caplo Monzano, designed for life. As a true native, Heather Hewitson knows all of the ins and outs of the various neighborhoods of Miami. Whether it's a waterfront property in Coral Gables, an acre in Pinecrest, or a condo in Coconut Grove that you're looking for, Heather can guide you in the right direction. If you're considering a move, contact Heather for a complimentary home analysis to get you started. With an ever-changing demand for properties in Miami, it's so important to speak with a professional who knows the market. As an agent with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Realty, Heather has the tools and experience to get you top dollar for your home. Contact Heather Hewitson at 786-972-4400 or email heather@miamih2o.com for all of your real estate needs.
All right, and we're back. Cavero lined up to serve here, up 4-1, a double break in the first set here. Cavero got up to that leg court like a deer in the headlights. That was impressive speed there. Moves so well up and back in the court. Cavero just absolutely stepping in on the backhand too. Melnick can't get it up to him the way he was doing to Maldonado. We'll see if Melnick maybe tries the forehand wing a little bit. Not convinced it's not the weaker side of Cavero, but he hasn't tested it out much. Yeah, Melnick getting out to that one late. Cavero just angling him off the court. Melnick's, lack of confidence right now to step inside the court has just really been a killer for him. You know, he kind of hit a big forehand there, and Cavero just steps back, throws the ball up deep, and he's right back in the point. You know, I think Melnick needs to explore the option of playing the net a little more. Hasn't really tried that much in this match, but when I play Cavero, I'd like to come into the net, but I also almost like to go in the ambulance. All right, and Cavero throws in a double fault there. Kind of a critical time for that, you know, that kind of gives Melnick a little glimmer of hope. Something he hasn't had much of in this match so far. Let's see how Cabero plays this. Last time this happened, he really was smart about picking his spot on the first serve. And just really high percentage again there. If you're watching this at home as a junior player, oftentimes I see kids try to floor the first serve with no real purpose. Look right there, huge point. He senses it, picks his spot, high percentage, sets himself up for the next ball. Don't be afraid of the next ball. First serves. 40-15 here, Cabero trying to close this game out. Once again, Cabero just absolutely wearing Melnyk down. Melnyk's not willing to kind of be patient and let Cabero get a little bit shorter. He's also not willing to take the net, so we're going to have to see what kind of approach he's going to think of here. That could change down 5-1 in this one, though. He needs to do something different.
We've also seen Melnyk miss some short balls. It seems a little bit uncharacteristic. I think that's part of the reason he hasn't gotten into the net. Do you think that's a symptom of tired legs or lack of confidence right now?
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to be looking to really move in. He's a little bit late here. Let's see about the serve. We got a close call here. Let's see. Cabero calling that one without the umpire's call, but she agrees that it was slightly deep there. And that's a perfect example right there, you know. Multiple opportunities where Melnyk's hitting big forehands inside the court and just absolutely not wanting to get himself into the net, you know. You got to take some chances down 5-1 here. Big serve there. He's going to need some more of those too. Those free points have been crucial for him. That's where the majority of his points have come from. Solid first serves leading to an error by Cabero. But Cabero playing so far back in the serve, I'd like to see a serve and volley here. Let's see if he thinks about it. See a little bit of frustration there from Melnyk, understandably, as this set's really gotten away from him here. The Cabero's really just been a smart player here. He's made a lot of balls in the court, you know, crafty angles, drop shots. He's really mixed it all in there, you know, and giving himself enough space behind the baseline to start the point out consistently. Let's see if Melnyk has an answer. Cabero continues to break down Melnyk. Melnyk's forehand not firing on all cylinders like it was last night. Let's see if that continues in the second set, which looks inevitable at this point. Cabero just gets on the backhand so early, and I really do think in some ways that his forehand is his weaker wing. Melnyk hasn't explored that territory. And there's that much-awaited serve and volley. If I'm Melnyk, I'm thinking that's about time. Cabero's court positioning all the way back in the court. You got to execute that one again. You know, put some pressure. Don't let him just throw up the ball and stay in the point. It was well executed there. We'll see if he tries it again. Still set point Cabero here, commanding 5-1 lead in this first set. barely dribbling over. Melnick just a little preposter for answers here. Let's see if he can kick this second serve in and get himself back in this set in some regard. And that's a shot that I actually don't mind from Melnick. Got to mix in drop shots. You can't let Cabrera just play the way he's been playing, which is super solid off the baseline. But that's set one to Cabrera there, and we will see what happens in the second. I have a feeling a lot more tennis is in store for us.
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities. A new type of home for the future of Miami. What if your house could be 20% larger and last twice as long? What if your house had no drywall, no hidden plumbing, no place for mold? Healthier for us, healthier for our world, durable for generations. Caplo Monzano, designed for life.
Dogs are family. They enrich our lives and show us unconditional love and trust. We all want to give them the healthiest, happiest lives possible. At Scent Hound, we provide routine care to keep your dog clean, comfortable, and healthy. Our basic hygiene package includes bathing, ear cleaning, nail trimming, and teeth brushing, which are all critical to your dog's health. We offer additional services too, like blow drying, haircuts, and shedding treatments. Our monthly care club includes the routine maintenance your dog needs to feel their best, no matter their breed, age, or size. And we keep you informed with regular health and wellness checks. Come try us out and get your dog on the path to a happy, healthy life.
Immerse yourself in ultra-luxury, Mediterranean magic, and world-class tennis. Immerse yourself in your love for the game as Seabourn transports you to the heart of the Mediterranean to attend the iconic Monte Carlo Masters and Barcelona Open. Surrounded by fellow enthusiasts in a private yacht-like atmosphere on board our ultra-luxury ship carrying only 264 guests with special onboard programming exclusive to these sailings, including the opportunity to connect with tennis icons in exclusive Seabourn conversations. Contact today for more information. As a true native, Heather Hewitson knows all of the ins and outs of the various neighborhoods of Miami. Whether it's a waterfront property in Coral Gables, an acre in Pinecrest, or a condo in Coconut Grove that you're looking for, Heather can guide you in the right direction. If you're considering a move, contact Heather for a complimentary home analysis to get you started. With an ever-changing demand for properties in Miami, it's so important to speak with a professional who knows the market. As an agent with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Realty, Heather has the tools and experience to get you top dollar for your home. Contact Heather Hewitson at 786-972-4400 or email heather@miamih2o.com for all of your real estate needs. Do you want to improve your athletic performance? Robotic Wellness is a pain management clinic in Miami, offering robotic therapy, lengthen tight muscle tissue, improve flexibility, grip strength, and speed. Come experience this new cutting-edge technology for yourself. Get rewarded with the first visit promotion. $49 for a 60-minute treatment. Call or text to schedule your session today, 305-360-4999.
Alright guys, and here we are, tuned in for the second set of the finals, men's singles Miami Championship in Miami, Florida. We got Cavero serving here. Let's see if Melnick can get back in this one. Cavero a little wide on that one. I think if you're Melnick right now, you got to figure out a way to make Cavero play more balls, but you also have to be more aggressive. Cavero's just wearing him down so far. A lot of free points from Melnick. Not mixing it up to Cavero's forehand very much. Cavero's stepping in on the backhand really well right now. Second serve here. Let's see if Melnick tries to get a little more aggressive. It's a well-placed second serve by Cavero. Got it up to Melnick's backhand early. Melnick struggling with court positioning a little bit. Kind of caught in between up and back. Not sure whether he's going to be aggressive on the first ball or not. He got caught. Cavero playing really smart so far, though. Because you know Cavero knows Melnick can get back into this, so he's trying to start off strong in his second set here.
Cavero utilizing the kick quite frequently, especially on second serve. You would think Melnick would want to step in and take that as early as he can, no?
Yeah, Melnick doesn't look like he wants to take that ball inside the court. Waiting a little too much.
Just edging over the net.
Yeah, a little bit of help from the tape there, but it was a good angle by Melnick. Took it early. 30 all now. Let's see if Melnick can get an early break in the second set. That would go a long way. Doesn't 100% look confident right now.
But a real chance nonetheless to swing this match in his favor.
100%. Feel like he needs this game. Oof. Solid aggressive play from Cavero there. Something that's really stood out in this match. Cavero just making a lot of first serves on huge points. He just takes it off, finds the spot, lets himself be aggressive off the bat. Melnick looking a little bit lost in the back of the court when he does that. It's a lot of pressure on the second serve, you know, on big points. Smart of Cavero to take off and make sure he makes that. Better point there from Melnick. Getting it deep to Cavero's backhand. Cavero not quite stepping in like he has been the entire match. And that's the game of tennis right there, folks. Very situational. Melnick's going to have to figure out new answers because Cavero's throwing the kitchen sink at him right now.
There it is again, another big first serve in a tight situation.
Yeah, Cavero just able to find the corner on these big points. Taking pace off, but finding his spot out to Melnick's weaker wing. If you're Melnick, you have to explore the Cavero forehand. At this point in the match, it seems a little bit obvious to me that that may be his weaker wing. Hasn't played enough balls over there. Cavero may like to step in on the forehand, but he's getting all over that backhand right now. Melnick just not able to make him play there. Cavero showing him a second serve. Melnick's going to be kicking himself on that point. Let's see if he can take care of business on his service game here.
Yeah, this feels like an absolute must-hold for Melnick.
100%. Cavero's got all the momentum here. We'll see if Melnick can figure out ways to get in this. I like that serve and volley approach he had in his last service game, which was in the first set, but didn't quite stick with it. He's got to move his feet more after a big serve. He's got a big lefty serve. He's got to utilize that more.
Yeah, we haven't seen him go to the slider much in the ad court.
No, he's got to get that slider going out wide. Here we can see some of the shots from Cavero. 83% of his ground strokes are in. His clearance 41 inches. This guy's playing high and smart right now. He's just not giving himself any room to miss. Kind of wearing Melnick down a little bit in that regard. Melnick rushing the point too early. We'll see if that can change in this service game for him. He needs it.
And you can see the average pace only at 50 miles per hour, not needing to bash the ball to get the job done.
Yeah, he's just been playing smart, you know. Pace isn't everything in this game.
Well, Melnick not doing himself any favors.
No, and his body language is really bad. He just looks totally rushed and flustered, you know. You got to slow things down, make your mark, and start the point from there. Cavero's not going to give you anything for free, especially with this kind of momentum. Better ball there by Melnick. There he looked for a 1-2 punch. Whether it's at the net or off the first ball off the ground, he's going to have to look to do that way more. Look at Cavero's court positioning, almost by the fence. Maybe Cavero's trying to give our sponsor some more love playing all the way back there. There it is again, that height and depth from Cavero, mixing in the slice. And that's got to be a demoralizing point if you're Melnick. He played a better point there, but Cavero just coming up with too much depth.
Yeah, Cavero seeming to find all the answers right now.
I think Melnick's got to take his time here and think about what's happening, though. He's not winning enough points off the ground. So it's got to be a little bit of a mix to serve and volley. We've seen him do it a little bit in this tournament. Cavero, can't let him get away with that court position he's got now. Mixing in the serve and volley will open up his ground game. First strike tennis off the first ball off the ground if he mixes it in. So far hasn't done so.
Second double fault of the game for Melnick, and now he's in some real trouble facing double break point. Already down a set. We'll see if he can find some inspiration here.
Yeah, really can't afford to have a double fault on a point like that. I mean, if you're Cavero, you're feeling pretty good right now, but you know the job's not done. Be interested to see what Cavero does here. Cavero staying dedicated to staying back in the court, but no reason not to. It's been working perfectly for him. Curious if he'll try to step in and be a little more aggressive with this lead on the second serve.
And there it is, the third double fault in this game. And Melnick has now given up the early break in the second set.
Yeah, Melnick looks like he's feeling in his legs throughout the tournament. I'm not sure what's up with him. His body language is a little bit down. And Cavero out there bouncing, sending him a signal saying, I know this isn't done yet.
Caveiro looking poised to take his first Miami championship title.
Yep.
Melnick is gonna scrap himself back into this match. He's gonna have to dig deep.
100%. He's gonna have to figure out ways, and it's gonna have to be now.
Time is running out.
Let's see what Caveiro does with his first serve here. Been very smart and tactical so far with that serve. That's a shame there for Melnick too, because I actually really like that point that he played there. I think he's starting to sense himself that Caveiro's backhand angle is just so lethal. Pulling him off with the forehand, this looked a little shaky so far there. He was penetrating deep to Caveiro's forehand, but with a lead in this kind of confidence, Caveiro looking unfazed.
Yeah, just been so solid off the ground.
And that's really the problem at this level. You know, you give a guy of this caliber a lead like this, he's going to be feeling more confident. We haven't seen many errors from Caveiro, but we haven't seen much scoreboard pressure applied to him either. Big time first strike tennis right there. That's that 1-2 punch right there. Kapow.
Absolute front foot tennis from Caveiro. Can absolutely dialed on court today. Better point there, but Caveiro just utilizing too much height and depth consistently. And this guy looks like he could run all day, and Melnick looking a little bit defeated. But 3-love in the second Caveiro. I've seen crazier things happen so far, blowout, but we'll see what's next when we get back.
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities. Immerse yourself in ultra-luxury, Mediterranean magic, and world-class tennis. Immerse yourself in your love for the game as Seabourn transports you to the heart of the Mediterranean to attend the iconic Monte Carlo Masters and Barcelona Open. Surrounded by fellow enthusiasts in a private yacht-like atmosphere on board our ultra-luxury ship carrying only 264 guests with special onboard programming exclusive to these sailings, including the opportunity to connect with tennis icons in exclusive Seabourn conversations. Contact today for more information.
All right, welcome back to the Miami Championships men's singles final. If you're just tuning in with us, Caveiro dominating the lead so far. This guy has been playing really solid so far, but let's see if Melnick can get himself back in this one. He's going to need to find some more first serves in this game, and it's going to happen now. mean, at this point, if I'm Melnick, I'm thinking super aggressive. You got no other recipe right now. He's playing Cabrera way too much off the baseline. And he hasn't had any success doing it. You're 6'3". Step up, hit your serve, and get into the net. Or crank the first ball. Let's see if you can try out some of those things. Better serve there, getting up on Cabrera, making him uncomfortable. Doesn't look like Cabrera loves that forehand up high to him. He likes to give himself time to take it a little bit more around the waist.
A rare backhand there for Cavero, and Melnick has himself up 30-15 this game. An absolute must-hold at this point in the match.
Yeah, definitely. That was uncharacteristic for Cabrera, but with so few errors in the match, you got to expect some. Melnick needs to capitalize on this. Could be a good sign for him. It's a heavy baseline exchange there, but Cabrera coming out on top. That's been the story of this match so far. No worries. I feel like Melnick's really had a couple opportunities to step in the court and take that ball big and early. He's just not doing it. That kind of heavy ball is just sitting in the court too much, way too much time for Cabrera. Got to make Cabrera uncomfortable somehow, rush him, whether it's net play, stepping in and wrapping forehands a little harder. And a close call here. Cabrera thinks it's a little bit wide. Ref thought it was good. She's going to get out of the chair and check it now.
Big moment right here.
Ref does agree, just a little bit wide, and I think Melnick knew it himself, who came up to check the mark. At least he went for something a little more there. It's just tough time to do it when you're down love 3 in a set. But gotta figure out something here. He needs to win this game. Can't let Cabrera get a commanding 4-love lead. That's a shame too, because for the first time in the match, I really felt like Melnick set up the point perfectly. Penetrated his backhand deep to Cabrera's forehand, got the short ball inside that he wanted, but just doesn't look confident stepping in on that forehand to hit it. Tried to opt out for a drop shot. I'd like to see him hit that one and get into the net. But it's an easier game from the sideline, as they say.
That it is.
So now we got Cabrera up 6-1, 4-1 on top seed Melnick. He's the top seed for a reason. Let's see if he can get back in this one. We got another call here, maybe a little bit of a disagreement. Cabrera questioning it.
It appears Melnick has acknowledged that the ball was good. First serve.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he did give him a first serve there. Good sportsmanship from Melnick.
Wow, ball flies into the commentary booth. Not quite the angle he was looking for.
No, not quite. We almost got a piece of the action on that one. All right, Cavero, 15 love here. See him pick another smart first serve spot. If I had to guess, it's been his go-to so far. There it is, just a big smart first serve. Tennis, can't let him get up 4-0. I always serve a lot better at 4-0. Let's see what happens here. Melnick looking like he has no answers. Second serve here. Let's see if Melnick tries to step in on it. Interesting point there. Cavero had a commanding lead in the point, just kind of dictating play, but Melnick slid out there, kind of junked the ball back. You gotta think, if he's thinking about doing that a little more often, not necessarily on the dead run, but mixing in some different kind of looks. Cavero didn't look like he really wanted to come inside the court on that point there.
Yeah, we've seen him try the drop shot unsuccessfully on a few short balls, but
yeah, I'd like to see like a middle low slice from him.
yeah, just
Kind of
mix
draw
up
him into the net, you know, make him uncomfortable. Can't let him sit back there.
Yeah, as well as Cavero's played from the baseline, we haven't really seen him come up to the net to finish any
No,
points.
not at all. He hasn't had to. He's grinding him down.
And that ball skips off the tape wide. It is now 40-15 Cavero with a chance to take a commanding 6-1 5-love lead here.
Too much depth there on the backhand from Cavero. It's been a little bit of the story of the match, especially early on. I wanted Melnick to find Cavero's forehand, but the side's been rock solid too. He's going to have to take it to the next level and get in the court.
He may just have to take an absolute crack at this second serve now.
Yeah, I'd like to see him try something. You're already down 4 love. Give it a whirl. And that's exactly what he does. Maybe a little combination of desperation, but it was a skilled shot, something he probably wishes he was doing a little earlier in this match. See if he can get back in this game and maybe even this set. 40-30, Cavero. Melnick, if you look at his court positioning there, totally different player. I don't think he hit one ball from behind the baseline on that point. He's just realizing the importance of taking the ball early. Waiting for that ball against Cavero is exactly what Cavero wants him to do here. See if Melnick can get a break here, maybe get himself some confidence in this set. Still could be anybody's game. Cavero's been so good about finding first serves on these kind of points though.
And he does it again.
Cavero just taking his time, finding his spot. Tough bounce for Melnick there, but let's see. Cavero finds it once more. Advantage Cavero, who's been in the driver's seat all match long. And there it is. Smart serving by Cavero, getting the hold. Melnick just can't seem to find an answer for Cavero's strong play here at the Miami Championship Singles Finals.
I will be.
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities.
No matter where you are in your family's financial evolution, Cityside Realty Group will help you take the next step. Let's start the conversation today.
Jaguar Land Rover South Dade, a division of Warren Henry Auto Group, is one of the most prestigious automotive dealerships in South Florida. We have been recognized several times for our high customer service standards, including the prestigious J.D. Power Excellence list for the customer sales experience. Warren Henry Auto Group takes pride in its 48-year legacy as a family-oriented company. Explore our brand new state-of-the-art facility and check out our lineup of luxury vehicles.
All right, and we're back. Miami Championship Singles Finals. Deep in the second set now, Cavero has just been rolling this match. Hasn't given Melnick anything for free, and Melnick just looking a little out of sorts. But these guys, veteran players right here, they're not going to give up easily. Let's see what Melnick has in store in this service game.
Wild forehand from Melnick, and Cavero finds himself ahead in a Melnick service game. Once again, feels like it's been the story of the match, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think Melnick might have given a lucky fan a souvenir on that one. Let's see what happens on this one. That's just been story of the match so far today. Cavero just playing behind the court, showing his variety, strong off both wings, and Melnick just finding himself rushed time after time here. Love 30, Cavero, the finish line is in sight now. You gotta wonder if Cavero is starting to think a little bit about the dinner menu right now. Close call there. The players are going to check it out. Ref called it a little bit wide, I believe. Yep. They agree. Second serve here from Melnick. Good stretch back in there from Melnick. Crowd's starting to get behind Melnick a little bit more here. I think they want to see some more tennis out here tonight. Trying to see if Melnick can find a way to get a hold here. You never know what can happen after that. Cavero strong on the backhand down the line, but Melnick finding a way to make him play an extra ball there. Something he hasn't done throughout this match. Melnick serving here. Let's see if he goes to the slider with cheese. And he did indeed go to the slider with cheese, but Cavero was all over it there. Well played point by Melnick, though. Melnick trying to find some light off the ground, laughing a little bit. Love to see these guys having fun out there, even though this has been a tough match for Melnick so far. He's able to laugh at himself a little bit, see if he can get things rolling. And here we go. Stringing some points together here as the crowd starts to get behind him.
Yeah, maybe that wry laugh just give him a little bit of toxic positivity, you know?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the match, if you're Melnick, you know, you got to be feeling pretty loose. Nothing to lose at this point, really. Let's see if you can get back in this thing. Unfortunate there, too, from Melnick. It was a good serve. From my view, it looked like it took a little bit of a weird hop there for him, kind of threw him off, bounced up at him. Nonetheless, though, Cavero just absolutely fighting for every point, no matter the score. Being up 5-love, it's easy to get complacent sometimes. This guy looks like he's ready to run a marathon. Great point there from Cavero. Unfortunate too, because Melnick played a great point there. For one of the few times today we saw Melnick step inside the court and really crack a forehand. Unfortunately, after that, though, he didn't continue momentum forward in the court. Kind of got backed up. Cavero's been doing that often. Melnick able to find maybe 1 or 2 forehands inside the court, but not following it into the net or looking for a volley on the next shot, really letting Cavero get back in the point with good defense, which he does so well. Match point, championship point, Cavero.
That's
gonna do it there. An amazing match by Cavero. Wasn't Melnick's best day. Still a couple of great players out here. Really well done. If you're Melnick, I'm sure you're going to be a little bit disappointed about that match, but Cavero really just threw the kitchen sink at him today, had an answer for everything. Guy did not give a lot of free points away.
Yeah, just really excellently played all around for Cavero. It seemed like anything Melnick tried was just nothing. Throwing everything at the wall, nothing sticking.
100%. I mean, Cavero's variety and just ability to play defense was just too good today for Melnick. Melnick, a strong player.
Cavero, the wall. I would say Cavero was the wall today. Took miss a shot. Fantastic to see. Fantastic to see all of you guys today. Thank you so much for coming out once again. So before we start this little trophy ceremony, where we appreciate our players for playing, I want to appreciate you guys first for coming out. So give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for supporting our event and enjoying this beautiful day at World Palm Tennis Club. Second of all, I want to thank the sponsors. We couldn't have done this without all the sponsors. It takes a lot to put up this event. We really appreciate having people supporting us, supporting our event, and making it special for people to come see and the players to come play. So thank you so much. I want to give a huge shout out to Javier Zambrano. He's helping us as a sponsor, he's helping us out before, and we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Heather and Jose for helping us behind the scenes. Jose on the stream, Heather on the side. Thank you so much for that. Our commentators, John Holtman, as we know, and Victor Duce. That's a great job. I was watching a little bit. Fantastic. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for our runner-up, Vlad Melnik. Give him a round of applause. Great job, guys. Great tournament. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Say a few words. We appreciate that.
Thanks everyone for coming. Sorry today wasn't, I couldn't do my best, and I apologize that I couldn't put in a better show, but anyways, thank you so much for coming here. Obviously to the sponsors, amazing tournament. You guys are amazing directors as well. Just thank you everyone for making these tournaments so great, and honestly I'm excited to be back. This is actually amazing. An amazing opportunity for players to get ready for like pro events and for juniors to come in and compete with current college players or pro players. So honestly, make the most out of it. I'm super thankful for this. And obviously, congratulations. Anyway, just too good. I mean, couldn't do much honestly. I'm really frustrated, but kudos to you, man. Congrats. Thank you.
And now for the Miami Championships, 5th edition champion, Jorge Cabero from Peru. Give him a round of applause. You can say a few words.
Well, we'd like to thank everybody who has attended to this evening. I think it's a great match for you two for these 3 good days. Also to the sponsors who made this tournament possible, to everybody who's part of the organization. I really want to congratulate you guys. This is really a well-organized tournament in Intelligence and State One. And thank you again. I would like to come back in order to tournament this. Thanks.
And obviously, we got more to come. This was 1 out of 2 matches today. We still have a women's final. And this is the strongest women's draw we have ever had at the Miami Championship. And we're very proud that we're growing that side of the tournament as well. Great to see a lot of women come out here and play great tennis. So we're very excited for the final between Marcela Versi and Sofia Cabezas. So please stay tuned. They're going to come on right away after this. Thank you so much.
Well done there. Both players showing some good sportsmanship. Melnik, I know that's a tough defeat for him, but he left it out there and he's played a lot of matches, so he knows how that goes, And Cabero, just too good today. And another shout out to Chris and Fred and doing an amazing job with the tournament. And the fans all for coming out and making an electric atmosphere. And the sponsors as well for putting all this on. My man Jose sitting to the left of me, killing it.
The Miami Championships is brought to you by Delta, Caplo Monzano, and K2 Ventures. The Miami Championships is brought to you by Delta, Caplo Monzano, and K2 Ventures.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Miami Championships. We've already had a lot of great action out here today. Men's singles finals is complete. Now we're tuning up for the women's singles finals tonight at the Miami Championship. Still a packed crowd out here. We're loving the support from the fans, sponsors, tournament directors are doing a great job. It's just a great atmosphere out here in the Miami Championships. And I think we're going to have our tournament director, Frederick Moe, introduce the women's finalists tonight. It should be a great match. The men's singles finals was a great one. So let's see what Frederick Moe, tournament director, has to say.
All right. We're not done yet. We're going to introduce the players. We're going to get ready for this 1 minute open final here at the Miami Championship on this beautiful Monday. So without further ado, let's start with our #1 seed. She's from Venezuela. She's one player at the University of Tennessee. She's going pro. Welcome, Sofia Cabeza from Venezuela. A great round of applause. And for a former finalist here at the Miami Championship, she's coming back, and she's ready now to take the title. We're looking at a native from Miami, Marcela Roversi. Welcome, Marcela Roversi. Best of luck.
All right, so you just heard a couple words from tournament director Fred Moe. The girls go ahead and take the court. We have Sofia Cabezas against Marcela Roversi. Should be a good one out here, folks. Umpire and players both getting themselves ready for this women's finals contest out here today. Miami, Florida, the beautiful Royal Palm Tennis Club. Under the lights. Players are gearing up here for the coin toss. This should be a great one. And if you're just tuning in with us, the men's singles finals is complete at the Miami Championship. We had Cabero is the winner of the men's singles final here. Rather decisive victory, 6-1, 6-love over Vlad Melnik. It was high quality tennis, and the score wasn't a great reflection of the quality of points these guys were having out here. So we got a little night tennis out here. Weather's nice and cool, which I know the fans are enjoying. I'm sure the players are enjoying that as well. And the girls are taking the court, starting to strike a couple balls here. So as our tournament director Frederick Moe said, we have Sofia Cabezas. She's from Venezuela, 22 years old, just graduated from the University of Tennessee, where she played #1. She was 11 in singles and 7 in doubles in the country. No slight feat at all there. And then we have on the other side, Marcela Roversi, only age 16 from Miami, so still a lot of potential for this young player here. She competes avidly in Battle of Boca contests, Miami Championship, former finalist, and she seems to have a bright future here, so this should be a great contest. And the fans are starting to pack in here. Great atmosphere out here at Royal Palm Tennis Club. Girls getting their warm-up underway. It's always interesting too. We're going to see another final where we have a right-hander against a left-hander, not something you see every day. Seems to be more and more lefties signing up in the tournament. Love to see a good southpaw out here cleaning the ball. Not sure that we've seen either of these players so far on center court here, so I'm sure the fans have a lot to look forward to out here. Getting in a couple volleys here, start warm up off. Fans continuing to pile in. We should be in for some good baseline points in this one. Like I said, if you're just tuning in to us, we just completed the men's singles final here in Miami Championship. In that contest, Cavero took out Melnick 6-1, 6-love. It was a well-played match by Cavero. And Melnick couldn't quite come up with the answers, but you know, he's a regular here at the Miami Championship, former champion, and he took the loss in stride with great sportsmanship. It's never easy losing in a contest like that. Cavero, just too good today. So Cavero will head back to Tampa. Always a little easier drive when you go home with some hardware. This girl's warming up a couple overheads. Probably getting into some serves soon. I think we're T-minus 3 minutes to the start of this one.
The Miami Championships is brought to you by Delta, Caplo Monzano, and K2 Ventures. If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities. Immerse yourself in ultra-luxury, Mediterranean magic, and world-class tennis. Immerse yourself in your love for the game as Seabourn transports you to the heart of the Mediterranean to attend the iconic Monte Carlo Masters and Barcelona Open. Surrounded by fellow enthusiasts in a private yacht-like atmosphere on board our ultra-luxury ship carrying only 264 guests with special onboard programming exclusive to these sailings, including the opportunity to connect with tennis icons in exclusive Seabourn conversations. Contact today for more information.
All right, folks, we're back. Starting to get a couple introductions from the umpire. Cabeza has decided to serve first in this one, so the girls are getting just about ready to get underway here. I'm really looking forward to this contest. I always find it fun, you know, in these night conditions. Sometimes the conditions are a little bit slower, and the girls usually like to play nice and solid off the baseline. I think we're going to be in for a good one here tonight. And so do the fans at the Miami Championship as they continue to flood in. I thought that was really interesting what Melnick had touched upon, you know, with the Miami Championship being a great opportunity for junior players to get experience against current and former college players. That's what we're going to see here tonight. We got Roversi, only age 16, against 22-year-old Cabezas, who just graduated from Tennessee and played the #1 spot here. So this is a perfect opportunity to see how Roversi's game will stack up against high-level college tennis players.
Yeah, safe to say this is probably a big moment in her young career.
100%. Tournament like this to get to the finals of already no small feat. And the girls are just about ready to get underway here. A little bit of a close call on the first point of the match, but Cabezas overrules the umpire, calls it out. Umpire agrees with the call. Cabezas 15 love here. Well played there by Cabezas. A little chip and charge action right there. The old chips and guacamole classic. I'd love to see the women's player utilize that slice, something that's underrated in the women's game. Not a lot of women's players like to see that slice coming in off the ground. The majority of them like to play hard and flat down the middle. There, both players showing their variety off early in this one. Roversi using some angle. See what happens here. A little bit of help from the net there. Cabezas 40 love lead in this opening game. I'm sure both players trying to settle in right now. Just the very beginning of what's probably going to be a great match out here at the Miami Championship. Great serve there by Cabezas. Good job by Roversi to get that back in play, but Cabezas shows her experience getting an early hold right there in the first game. Let's see if Roversi can hold her serve here. There's always got to be a little bit of a question, you know, at age 16. The experience factor. How will that play into the match?
Yeah, although we did see, we caught the end of Roversi's match last night, and we did see, I mean, she's quite the scrapper, I mean.
No, Roversi working hard for every point last night, and that's another factor that could affect her today. We'll see if she's feeling a little fatigued from that match. Very physical, long points off the baseline.
I believe that was 11-9 in the third set breaker, was it not?
Here we go, tournament director Chris Kugachev. He's having fun too. These guys have worked hard, so it's important for them to have a little fun out here as well. Enjoying this great spectacle that he's put on. All right, Roversi here to serve. Let's see if she can hold her opening service game. Being a left-handed player too, Roversi, like to see her use that slider with cheese out wide that I've been talking about all tournament. Telling you, we have more southpaws signed up than ever. Let's see if she goes to it here.
I see you're getting a little wide from those sliders with cheese.
Good point there from Roversi. Stepping in and flattening out that forehand a couple times. Cabezas playing good defense, throwing that ball up deep, but Reversi stayed dedicated to her plan there. Attack first in that point. Paid off there. See if Reversi can follow it up here with a solid point. Woof. That's exactly what she does there. I think that's going to be important in this one too. That's the second time in a row Cabezas is kind of throwing the ball up. You know, she's trying to utilize her experience, see if she can catch a younger opponent. A little bit nervous in the beginning of the match, make her play a lot of balls for Reversi.
Yeah, so far Reversi looking comfortable with that forehand at shoulder height though.
100%. Ah, well done there.
Excellent volley from Cabezas to even the score at 30-all.
I like to see the variety in the women's game too. The points are getting relatively flat there, mixing in a little bit of slice, drawing her up in the court, but she just handled it so well there, Cabezas did, in a beautiful touch volley. Well done there. Reversi made her play the volley, always important. 30-all. Woof. Reversi pulling the trigger again early in the point. Love it.
Absolute Pop-Tart of a backhand there.
Yeah, she just caught the back of the side of the line on that one. Cabezas just has to say good shot on that one. Well done there.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, Cabezas looking to make her play a lot of balls early.
I don't think even the Flash was catching up to that backhand.
No, I don't think so either. Well done. Good hustle there by Reversi, but well played by Cabezas to get into the net and follow up her shot. Saw her opponent pulled all the way off the court going into the slice, closed in. It's an important lesson for everybody that's watching, you know. Too often times I see people throwing the ball back in the court, allowing their opponents back in for a second chance. Get in the net and close the deal. Ah, well done there. Cabezas makes me bite my words a little bit. I like the idea from Reversi to try to get in, but you have to pick and choose the right ball. Cabezas sitting way behind the baseline on that one, giving herself time to play the passing shot.
A nice top spin on that lob. That came down quicker than GameStop stock price, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. Big return there by Cabezas. Caught Reversi a little bit flat-footed after she hit the serve there. So Cabezas showing off her experience, jumping out to a quick 2-love lead here. Let's see if she can get a hold to follow up that break. Reversi, though, playing a nice style of tennis. I like the way that she's stepping in on the ball. Just a little bit of grit from Cabezas there to figure out ways to neutralize. 2-love Cabezas serving. That's a perfect example of sticking with your game plan. Reversi hitting some huge forehands in that second game of the match. Came up a little bit short with some good defense by Cabezas. Not abandoning that game style, knowing that's what's going to work for her tonight if she wants to get a W. Sticking to the plan. Love it. Love 15. Big serve there by Cabezas. See if Reversi can find a way to put more returns in the court. Doesn't want to give her opponent too many free points right off the jump there. 15-all. Like to see Reversi get into this point, construct the point, and then be aggressive. That's what's been her game plan from the get-go. Beautifully constructed point right there, though. It's just a shame for Reversi. She played that point perfectly, though, except the overhead.
Yeah, unfortunate to see.
Can be tricky out here in the nighttime when that ball gets thrown up above the lights. It can be easy to lose it. She just kind of mistimed it a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of time to think when the ball's sailing.
Yep. Cabezas, 30-15. See if she capitalizes on that freebie there from Reversi. And there, Cabezas, unwilling to play defense on that point. Stepping around, dominating the point. See if she can do that more often. So far, I feel like Reversi's been dominating the point just a little bit, but Cabezas playing a lot smarter, more depth, playing good defense, mixing the ball a little bit more. That's been the difference maker so far.
Yeah, so far the experience seems to be holding the edge.
Yeah, and that's always going to be a big factor in the beginning of a match. 22 versus 16. A lot of years right there in experience. All right. So we thought that was a forehand winner there, but we're unsure. The umpires called it out. Cabezas disagrees with the call. The umpire has overruled her call, I believe. It's like giving the game to Cabezas. No.
I don't know. The balls are going back to her side of the court. I think we've got 40-30. Reversi looking ready to return, and she's looking for a Reversi of fortune in this set.
Yeah, 100%. I like that one, Big Star. So we got 40-30 here. The call stands by the umpire. Cabezas does a good job not to lose her head a little bit after a disagreement with a line call. Gets back to business, takes care of that point, and takes care of the hold. We have 3-love Cabezas here over Reversi. We'll see if the young Reversi can get back into this one.
About to say.
Jaguar Land Rover South Dade, a division of Warren Henry Auto Group, is one of the most prestigious automotive dealerships in South Florida. We have been recognized several times for our high customer service standards, including the prestigious J.D. Power Excellence list for the customer sales experience. Warren Henry Auto Group takes pride in its 48-year legacy as a family-oriented company. Explore our brand new state-of-the-art facility and check out our lineup of luxury vehicles.
Immerse yourself in ultra-luxury, Mediterranean magic, and world-class tennis. Immerse yourself in your love for the game as Seabourn transports you to the heart of the Mediterranean to attend the iconic Monte Carlo Masters and Barcelona Open. Surrounded by fellow enthusiasts in a private yacht-like atmosphere on board our ultra-luxury ship carrying only 264 guests with special onboard programming exclusive to these sailings, including the opportunity to connect with tennis icons in exclusive Seabourn conversations. Contact today for more information.
And we're back like we never left. 3-love. Reversi serving. Reversi showing just a little bit of signs of negative body language. Only 16 here too. Trying to find her way into this match against the more experienced Cabezas, who's played rock solid so far, making her hit a lot of balls, a lot of different looks. Let's see if Reversi can settle in for a couple more balls and then crank that forehand like she did a couple times. Beautiful play.
That was excellent defense from Cabezas, but just too good from Reversi.
And that's an example of spot serving right there. Just set up the point from the get-go with a nice slider with cheese out wide. Took her out wide, closed the net perfectly. Couldn't have done it better myself. Reversi serving, 15-all. That's a shame there too. After such a good point played by Reversi, she needs to follow that one up with a little stronger play there. And that's the second time where she's served and not quite moved her feet well enough on the next ball. Cabezas playing with depth. Got to make sure those feet are cooking right off the serve. Can't get caught flat-footed on the first ball.
Yep, happy feet all the way.
And that's the point Reversi is going to be looking for. A lot better footwork there off the serve. She knew it. She got caught flat-footed at 30-15. Or I'm sorry, at 30.
15-all.
15-all, excuse me. But she didn't let it affect her play there. Oof. That's exactly what Reversi needed right there. Big ace. Couple free points never hurts. Let's see what she does here. She's going to need a first serve. This could be a big momentum changer. Starting to find her rhythm settle in. Just like the crowd here at the Miami Championships is starting to settle in. So it was called a let by the ref, hit the net. Now there's a discrepancy about whether the let call was long, and it was. So it's going to be a second serve by Reversi, who seems a little unsure about the call, but it's such a crucial moment like this. You got to just get back to business, kick that serve in, and try to work the point here. See how she plays this here. 40-30 Reversi still, second serve.
Drop shot from Cabezas not good enough. Reversi all over it, and she takes her first game of the match.
Yeah, Cabezas has been doing a good job of mixing the ball in, but that just wasn't the right time for it there inside the court. Could have cracked a backhand, opted for the drop shot, not good enough. And we saw Reversi on wheels there, getting the job done. 3-1 Reversi. This could be a pivotal change of momentum here. Cabezas was kind of rolling, but you know, it's 16 against top 10 player in the country here. Cabezas, you think Reversi kind of feels a little bit looser, settling into her atmosphere here, getting on the board. Always crucial. We'll see if she can follow up that play.
Yeah, really nothing to lose for Reversi in this match.
No.
Surely the underdog coming in, but, you know, she's got all the reasons to just swing away here.
Exactly. But Cabezas with experience, I think she'll bounce back. We'll see what happens in this game. Some great tennis so far. Crowd is loving it out here at Miami Championships. And a little bit of the story of the match so far. Cabezas just staying solid, and Reversi. That aggression's come with a little bit of too many errors early in the point. You know, I'd like to see her settle in, make a couple balls, and then go for her shot. That's been her recipe for success so far. 15 love, Cabezas serving 3-1.
That's exactly what we were talking about there.
Yep, that's the Reversi recipe right there on display. Staying patient, waiting for that forehand to get short inside the court, taking the opportunity. Now there's a big difference between missing the right ball and going for it too early. If she would have missed that one, still would have liked it. Reversi recipe. 15-all. Yeah, that's just solid play by Cabezas. Reversi getting pinned back, not being able to be aggressive like she has in the past. Couple points. We'll see how Reversi tries to switch things up here. Just a couple too many errors early in the points been the difference. I'd like to see her almost slow things down, make her play a couple more balls. But I think that forehand is going to be key to her getting back in it. 30-15 for Cabezas. A little bit deep there on that serve. And there Cabezas throwing off her aggression. Cabezas plays with a lot more height than Reversi does. Reversi likes to flatten that forehand out, but Cabezas, aggression and control. Lethal combo in that point. Cabezas 40-15 serving here at 3-1. See if Reversi can string a couple points together. Stick around in this one. Feel that she needs it a little bit here. Refs called that one in. Reversi doesn't think so.
Ref coming to take a look at this mark. She doesn't see any space there. Ball's good. Reversi disagrees, but
refs call stand
about it at that point.
That'll give Cabezas 4-1 over Reversi here. So we'll see if Reversi can shake that off, even though she thought the ball was out. We'll be back shortly.
The last thing you want to worry about during a tennis match is your clothing. If you're in the market for trendy tennis apparel that's also functional, turn to Lakoa Sports. We have tennis clothing that can help you feel confident while you play. Our goal is to help you find apparel that makes you and your tennis skills stand out on the court. Get tennis apparel that makes you feel empowered to play your best. Shop our online store today.
Do you want to improve your athletic performance? Robotic Wellness is a pain management clinic in Miami, offering robotic therapy, lengthen tight muscle tissue, improve flexibility, grip strength, and speed. Come experience this new cutting-edge technology for yourself. Get rewarded with the first visit promotion, $49 for a 60-minute treatment. Call or text to schedule your session today, 305-360-4999.
All right, guys, and we're back at the Miami Championships. Reversi here to serve. See if she can Reversi this match around. She's down 4-1 here against Cabezas. So far, some good tennis. And you still get the sense a little bit that Reversi's kind of settling into this one. You know, she's had glimpses of playing the point the correct way, but it just hasn't been consistent enough. Cabezas playing smart, waiting for her opportunities to be aggressive and making a lot of balls. Always a tough combination. Reversi serving here. Reversi looking just a little bit tentative, didn't quite accelerate after that second serve there. Hopefully it's not a sign of tired legs there. See if she can put in a first serve here. She really needs it. Cabezas, being an experienced player, is going to see this and look to pounce, so hopefully Reversi can get things going right now. And that's the variety that I'd love to see right there from Reversi. She was aggressive in her own sense, aggressive with the dropper. Gotta love it. Reversi looking for solutions out here.
Yeah,
well played.
Certainly the aggressor out here. It seems Cabezas knows that Reversi played a 3-setter deep into the twilight last night. Gonna just keep the points as long as possible, wear her opponent down, let her experience take over.
Great point there from Reversi. Both players. Reversi really dictating play the whole time. Amazing defense by Cabezas, but Reversi able to stay strong. I like that she didn't fold after that lob came in. Some players try to smack the ball when the player gets back into the point. She stayed stuck to her strategy there, making her hit a lot of balls, but dictating play. Exactly what she needs to do more of if she wants to have a chance in this one. Fans out here at Miami Championships definitely enjoying that rally.
Oh, they're loving it. That point alone worth the price of admission.
100%. That's just a little bit been the story of the match right now. Cabezas just making her play a million balls with height and depth. Even when on Reversi's best point, she's had to play a lot of balls, dictating play, but not quite consistently enough. And sprinkling in those errors, Cabezas is going to be all over that. So Reversi needs to find a way to find 4 or 5 balls every point and then take her chances. Let's see if she can do just that right here. And they're kind of a rare error from Cabezas. Cabezas hasn't missed a lot of those balls early in the point like that. Reversi hitting a solid ball, but nothing Cabezas shouldn't have been able to handle. Good to see an unforced error from her. She's been a wall so far in this one. Let's see if Reversi can capitalize on this game point right here. We'll see if she goes back to the slider with cheese right here. That's a shame. That's exactly how Reversi has to play to get in this match. She hit 3 balls at least on the line there. A little bit discouraging for her as Cabezas just finds a way to put everything back in the court. But Reversi created the ball that she wanted inside the middle of the court. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. That's the way it works when you're going to play aggressive tennis. Hopefully Reversi can find a way mentally to stick with that game plan.
Yeah, because that's the type of point that can get you feeling rushed.
Yep, 100%. Deuce. Just a little bit deep there from Cabezas on the volley, but if you're reverse, you got to look at that point and say, I need a first serve here. Second serve on a big point. Cabezas steps in.
Yeah, really got a break on that one.
Yeah, she did catch a break on that one. It was kind of a rare miss. She created the point perfectly how she wanted it. Just didn't quite close in an inch of a step on the volley there, but Reversi, nonetheless, looking to capitalize on that. Let's see if Reversi can hold her serve right here. Advantage, Reversi. The crowd here at the Miami Championships was loving life a little bit, but you got to be respectful to the players out here as well.
Not what you want to see on game point.
No, Reversi's going to wish she had that one back. The experience and poise of Cabezas, you can't give her a lot of opportunities like that, you know, especially with the lefty serve. Being a lefty, I mean, I wish I was a lefty. You're a lefty, Victor.
Yeah.
Think it makes your day-to-day life any easier?
Not one I have to write with a Sharpie.
No, that's true. You can see the crowd out here in Miami Championships just enjoying the scene and the atmosphere. These girls are grinding it out here. And as a former player of the Miami Championship myself, the view from here is pretty cozy. That's unfortunate there for Reversi. Ball got thrown way up, ended up landing right on the line almost.
Yeah, it seemed like she was maybe thinking it was going to sail out and wasn't quite in position. That's why you got to be ready to play every ball, right?
Kind of looked like you got to be ready to play every ball is right, though. Let's see if Reversi can find a way to push around her opponent and then maybe close some of those balls up at the net. Just kind of letting Cabezas throw the ball way up and get back in the point. Can't let her get comfortable doing that. There we see Cabezas using a combination of slice and height to get back in the point, something she's done a lot of. We'll see if Reversi can think about maybe coming in for some volleys off those kind of balls, putting a little bit more pressure on her. She's going to need to figure out something else here because Cabezas is looking poised to take this first set. Although sometimes in the women's game it can be an advantage to be the returner, so we'll see if Reversi can kind of look to break here, maybe get some momentum. If it's not in this set, it'll be heading into the second set.
Yeah, a good game for Reversi to maybe just go after some balls, you know, try and
100%.
get some rhythm.
Yeah,
and, you know, if she
5-1.
misses a few here, no biggie, we go on to the second set. We've seen she can come back from a set down.
100%. It's well said, Victor.
Not up.
Cabezas thrown in the drop shot, but Reversi ready for action.
Yeah, she dished it right back.
I'd like to see Reversi sit back and make her play a lot of balls here, kind of figuring out what her game plan is going to be. We know she likes to step in the court and crank forehands, but if Cabezas is just going to loop that ball back, might have to look for alternatives here. A hint of net play wouldn't be a bad idea in my opinion, but we'll see. It's not as easy said than done. Just when I didn't think any more fans could get out here to the Miami Championships, we somehow found ourselves busier than ever.
Yeah, the crowd getting increasingly rambunctious.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Maybe not if you're the server, though.
Cabezas.
Yeah, Cabezas.
Just getting the job done there.
Yeah, Cabezas just getting a couple too many free points. It's got to be a slower type of aggression from Reversi. I think that you don't beat a player like this just hitting a lot of balls, but Can't be off the second or third shot that you're looking for the closer. It's got to be a grind with aggression. Then again, when I say grind with aggression, my legs are feeling tired just saying that. So we'll see what happens here.
Unfortunate miss there from Reversi.
Yeah, and that's the only problem there. Reversi's looking a little bit to the sideline to her coach, wondering what she should do here.
Yeah, I mean, it was a well set up point. She can't be mad at the way she played it.
No, I think she's got to get inside the baseline on that one. It's the only solution. She's letting Cabezas run around in the back of the court slicing balls. She's got to be in punishing her for that. Don't let her think she can do that. If she thinks she can do that, she's setting up the game style to do exactly what she wants to do. Give a shout out to Reversi's coach here, sitting courtside, Randy Wilson, a good friend of mine. Great guy, used to play out here at Royal Palm Tennis Club.
Excellent, dude.
And there, Reversi hops on the return early and gets a freebie from Cabezas. Reversi's not going to be disappointed to see that in the slightest. Tournament director Frederick Moe settling into a seat too. These guys must be pleased with the atmosphere that they created out here. And that is Randy Wilson, who I was talking about earlier. This guy's talking a little tennis, enjoying a beautiful night out here in Miami.
It is quite the atmosphere. Now, you've played under the lights here in a final.
Oh, I have. Didn't go the way I wanted for it. Let's hope Reversi has better luck than I do. Too bad there. Reversi's head was in the right place there, but just a little bit too much extra, and that's what that can do to a player when Cabezas is back deep in the court, just running down a million balls. Really poses a tough ask for Reversi to kind of come in, something she doesn't look 100% comfortable doing, but sometimes to win a match, you cannot be 100% comfortable, so we'll see if she steps outside her comfort zone a little bit here, whether it's in the first or second. It's that point. Just like that, Cabezas takes the first set 6-1. Absolute slice and dice special there from Cabezas to get back in the point. Well played by her though. Outstanding defense. Tough set for Reversi, but still a lot of tennis to be played out here at Miami Championship. Crowd is loving it and they are going nowhere.
Yeah, I believe.
I hope you guys aren't either.
Saw the same formula last night where she lost the first set 6-1 and ended up coming back to win the match. So
no, it's anybody's match still.
Anything can happen on a Monday night on Macy, can it?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, we'll be back in a few moments, and we'll hope to see you soon.
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities. As a true native, Heather Hewitson knows all of the ins and outs of the various neighborhoods of Miami. Whether it's a waterfront property in Coral Gables, an acre in Pinecrest, or a condo in Coconut Grove that you're looking for, Heather can guide you in the right direction. If you're considering a move, contact Heather for a complimentary home analysis to get you started. With an ever-changing demand for properties in Miami, it's so important to speak with a professional who knows the market. As an agent with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Realty, Heather has the tools and experience to get you top dollar for your home. Contact Heather Hewitson at 786-972-4400 or email heather@miamih2o.com for all of your real estate needs. Immerse yourself in ultra-luxury, Mediterranean magic, and world-class tennis. Immerse yourself in your love for the game as Seabourn transports you to the heart of the Mediterranean to attend the iconic Monte Carlo Masters and Barcelona Open. Surrounded by fellow enthusiasts in a private yacht-like atmosphere on board our ultra-luxury ship carrying only 264 guests with special onboard programming exclusive to these sailings, including the opportunity to connect with tennis icons in exclusive Seabourn conversations. Contact today for more information.
At Bridge, our mission is to bridge the gap between physical therapy and performance by providing athletes with the care they need and an experience they'll love. Regardless of what level of athlete you are, our doctors of physical therapy are dedicated to creating an individualized plan of care that is both fun and effective. As we know, injuries can be difficult physically and mentally. Our goal is to prepare each individual for their sport and/or lifestyle, and our care reflects that.
Not a bad way for the folks to come back to the second set. An amazing first point there. Cabezas keeping her level of play high, but Reversi looking to reverse things around early in the second set, playing a great point as well. And it's always tough for a player that's down 6-1 to play a great point and lose it. She mentally has to make sure she makes Cabezas play like that, point in and point out. That's a shame there. Great construction of the point, just not enough recognition from Reversi to step into the court when her opponent was on the full stretch.
Yeah, she was a little late to get to that approach shot.
She's letting Cabezas get away with a little slice of dice in the back of the court. She's got to start imposing her will on that one. Second serve here for Reversi. See what Cabezas does with the lead. I think she's going to look to be a little more aggressive here.
Yeah, scoreboard pressure starting to get to Reversi a little bit here early in the second set.
Yeah, Cabezas just staying slow and steady there. I shouldn't say slow. Her ball has some serious MPHs on it, but it's just consistency that's been the killer in this one today. We need Reversi to settle in a little, construct the point, wait for the right opportunity here.
Oh, and the slice return is too much for Reversi to handle.
Yeah, I'd like to see Reversi kind of give a little bit of Cabezas her own medicine. We've seen Reversi move up in the court a couple times, and she's not kind of comfortable doing that. The girls like to play off the baseline, but we haven't seen Cabezas have to handle low balls kind of short and angled in the court. See if Reversi kind of notices that, maybe tries to switch things up. There's different ways to be aggressive against your opponent. Maybe flat and hard isn't always the recipe for Reversi.
It's true, but it is not quite her game, Reversi.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Asking a player to change their game right in the middle of the match is always a difficult ask. Here we have the fans still enjoying it. Tennis level tonight has been very high, and I think there's still a lot in store for us. Just such a great atmosphere, a beautiful night for it. Really can't beat it out here.
It really is. What a venue we have here.
Yeah, we got some dedicated fans out here coming out for the Miami Championship final round. Even on a Monday Monday can be a tough day, but you and I are still working hard at it, aren't we, Victor?
Oh, yes, sir. It's just another Monday fun day, huh? Forehand sails a little bit wide on Reversey.
Yeah,
15 left.
Reversey just not quite getting out to the ball early enough to do what she wants with it. Cabezas is sneaky. Cabezas making a lot of balls, playing angles, slicing the ball around, but really just playing a lot of good defense. Reversey rushing it. I'd like to see a couple longer rallies here. Reversey hasn't tried to make more balls than her opponent yet for the most part. Seems to be rushing out of the point in some regard. That's exactly what Reversey needed right there. You can hear the fans getting behind Reversey a little bit. I think they want to see a three-setter here.
Yeah, after we had a bit of a lopsided men's match, I think everybody's hoping we can get something a little more closely contested here.
100%. Fans look like they're going nowhere. Maybe there's an after party I didn't hear about. Cabezas serving, 15-all.
Yeah, I didn't want you to find out like this, but you weren't quite invited.
Ah, that's a shame there from Reversey. And a shame for me not being invited. Reversey overdoing it there too early in the point. Cabezas just kind of wheeling around, making a lot of balls, putting a lot of pressure on Reversey. That experience has really come out to play so far tonight.
That's more like it.
And the crowd is absolutely loving that forehand winner from Reversey. Let's see if Reversey can keep some of that play up. I like that point a lot better from her. Cabezas played a good point. She played a little bit of defense, and then she found a way to step up in the court. Let's see if Reversey can keep the momentum up here. Second serve for Reversey to look at. I'd like to see her step inside the court on this one.
A big opportunity here for her.
Has to find the fine line between making Cabezas play a lot of balls, but still maintaining dictation of the point. That's a shame there. I'd like to see Reversey throw Cabezas a little bit of her own medicine. I think she should have just thrown that ball up. Make Cabezas come in and hit some winners. That's something we haven't seen a lot of her doing. Reversey just willing to bail out of the point a little too early there. Let's see if she can make her play some more balls here. I think Reversey really needs this game.
Smart play from Cabezas to close out the game and take a 2-love lead.
Yeah, that's too good from Cabezas there. I like that Reversey made her play. Ball was a little too short. Cabezas finds a way to get control of the point early, showing off some craft. Problem is a little bit of scoreboard deficit. You know, Cabezas is playing with confidence, being up 2-love now in the second set. It's a tough combination. Mentally, you got to find it within yourself to be able to change things in your game when you're down, because the experience right now is showing off for Cabezas and no need for her to change her style of play. Let's see what happens here.
Reversey trying to throw in a slice of her own there, to no avail.
Yeah, low 15 Cabezas here. Cabezas not quite moving quick enough to get out there, looking just a little bit mentally frustrated. It's not easy to play in front of a big crowd like this either.
You know better than anybody.
Yeah, admittedly, my first time out here, I had a little bit of stage fright coming out in front of the crowd. For a 16-year-old, she's got a very bright future. She's playing great here. Cabezas up love 30 in this game, though. Cabezas showing her poise. Top 10 nationally ranked player for Tennessee. And Reversi shows a double fault there.
In some real trouble now.
And if you're Reversi, you just got to find a way to slow this match down. This is getting a little bit out of hand for you. Cabezas getting all sorts of momentum. Find a way to reset, as hard as it is. Imagine if the score is love all, and you're starting a new one here. Because you can't let a player like Cabezas get on a roll like this. Too much experience, too many balls in the court. And there, Reversi steps up and takes her chances. Slice and dice special doesn't work on that occasion for Cabezas. That slice is a relatively defensive shot, but it's worked well for her here. But only because Reversi's been a little unwilling to step into the court with confidence. There she did at that time. And there, Reversi does exactly what's needed to be done. Wasn't the greatest volley, but you can't let Cabezas think she can just throw balls back in the court from all the way back there. There, Reversi got in, hit the volley, didn't look back. Lob a little bit deep from Cabezas. Now the volley may need to be a little bit better, but the play is the right idea right here. She needs to do more of that. 30-40. It's tricky there. Cabezas just throws that ball way up. Like to see Reversi play the same ball back. Just a little bit rushed for answers right now. His time is not her friend in this match so far. Cabezas takes a commanding 6-1, 3-love lead here in the finals of the women's singles Miami Championships, Miami, Florida. You know where to find us. Let's see if Reversi can switch things around here.
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities.
And we're back here. Cabezas serving 3-love, commanding lead in the second set.
Just deep there.
Yeah, shame for Reversi. Trying anything to get that ball with pace deep. I'd like to see her explore some other options. Drop shot, slice, net game, moon ball if she has to. Those different looks might be favorable to her cause here.
Yeah, we've not seen the moon ball employed. It is a desperation move, but one that we might have to explore, as you said.
100%. Cabezas getting comfortable being a counterpuncher. There, Cabezas shows off her versatility. She's not unwilling to come inside the court if she needs to, especially with a lead like this. Reversi looking a little bit unsure what to do here. But she's thinking about it. Both these players, great players. That's unfortunate. Just too good there from Cabezas. Not much you can do on that one if you're Reversi.
Nope.
Maybe a little bit more height. Just getting into the ball a little bit flat. Allowing Cabezas to redirect with height. Putting Reversi in a bad spot on those. Let's see if she decides to mix up the pace and tempo of the ball. 40 love. Rather, it's Cabezas once again showing off her versatility. Easy hold for Cabezas, 6-1 for love. And she can see the title in her sights.
She's got it in her scope. Headshot. Cabezas.
Let's see if Cabezas can get another break of serve here on Reversi.
And
that's a tough look for Reversi there. Just absolutely rushing the point. Been there and felt that feeling. I played in the finals here. Felt the absolute pressure and just feel rushed in front of the crowd to do something, you know. Momentum of play is fast. You have the umpire out there. All these things weighing on your mind. You need to be focused more on your strategy. Difficult to do, easy to say. And there, some signs of life from Reversi. I hope she can take that as a sign to mix the ball in a little differently. There, she threw in the angle.
yeah,
Maybe a little bit of slice and high ball.
The slice there from Cabezas looked a little bit casual, though, perhaps just getting
Yeah,
a bit
it
too
did.
comfortable.
It's a little bit of a for love slice on that ball there. Not quite wanting to get all the way out there. It's just long there, Reversi. First serve, paying her dividends. We gotta give it to these fans out here at the Miami Championship. It is 9:04, and they are still loving this.
They got no quit in them. Hopefully, Reversi can do just the same.
Exactly. There, that slice once again drawing her in. Just a tricky ball for her to handle. Neither player has shown that they're that comfortable being brought in without a kind of a short forehand. Reversi. Reversi picks up a free point right there off the serve, 40-30. First game point Reversi's seen in a while, and she could really use this one. Never know when you get a hold, find a way to get back in the match. Things can happen quickly. Reversing, just rushing that point just a little bit. Deep ball from Cabezas, but throws Reversing off. She's got to have a little bit more footwork and a little bit more patience to go back, throw that ball up, and then reset until she can get a better ball to go big on. A little bit too anxious to go flat on the ball from the back of the court. Cost her here a couple times. See if she can remedy that storm here at deuce. Love 4 for Cabezas. Well played there. Reversi able to stay strong. Hit a couple good angles there, neutralized by Cabezas easily with a slice, but kept her sights on dictating play. Took that backhand out wide, finished the point off. See if she can continue to do so here. Advantage Reversi, looking to turn things around. Quick shot of me with the tournament director, Chris Kugachev. He's been running such a great event. Everybody's thrilled with it. That's a shame for Reversi there. Leaving that ball too high and too short in the court. Allowing Cabezas to step in. Not something Cabezas has done a lot in this match, but she will if she gets the right opportunity.
Yeah, she has capitalized in those moments so far. Although she's played defensively, she's shown an ability to be the aggressor when needed.
100%. That's what the best players do.
That one sails just long, and another break point for Cabezas.
Unfortunately, that's been a little bit of the problem for Reversi here. One good, well-played point followed up by a free point on the next one. Too much experience for Cabezas to allow that. She wants to get back in this one. Break point for Cabezas here.
And that may just be the decisive blow in this match, as Cabezas takes a commanding 5-0 lead in the second set.
Yeah,
she will be serving for the match when we return.
Looking too solid there. Sorry. Oh.
If you're a business owner looking to expand or sell your company, K2 Ventures is your preferred partner. We are a seasoned private equity firm headquartered in Miami, Florida. Visit our website at k-2ventures.com or call us at 305-962-0209 to discuss strategies to maximize your opportunities.
All right, and we're back here. Cabezas serving for the championship here on a beautiful Monday night at Miami, Florida, at the Miami Championship. Both players working hard to get here. Cabezas looking to close this one out on her serve. Ah, Cabezas, beautiful dropper.
Just gorgeous.
Just carving it out. Pumpkin on Halloween right there.
Call it butcher the way she's been slicing and dicing this match.
Yeah, Cabezas just showing off a lot of skill there. Her versatility's come out as she's gotten ahead in this match. 5 love, 15 love here serving. Gotta feel good. Props to Reversi though. Beautiful return. She's
Hanging in
going
there.
nowhere. Sometimes it's easy just to be deflated when you're down this badly, but Reversi looking for answers nonetheless. Have to. Let's see if Reversi can get herself on the scoreboard here in this second set. You never know what can happen. Cabezas serving. 15. Oh.
Excellent combination from Cabezas.
Cabezas going old school there, serving volley. Gotta love it. It's a heads-up play. Now, I don't think she would be serving a volley if it was 4-all in this second set, but nonetheless, props to her for doing it. Showing off the arsenal right there.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well bring out every tool in the shed when you got a lead like that, huh?
Yep, 100%. Cabezas throws in a double fault there.
Maybe just for dramatic effect.
Yeah, when I said everything in the arsenal, that's not what I had in mind, but we'll see if Reversi can capitalize on it. I'd like to see Reversi make her hit a lot of balls here, try to get a forehand and crack it. It's game time right here. She's got to get herself back right here. She's going to do it. Well played there from Reversi. It's a great serve by Cabezas, skipping right off the back of the line, but Reversi looking unfazed. And sometimes at 5 love, it can have the opposite effect of being up 5 love. I don't know who's looser at this stage in the match. Reversi with nothing to lose, or Cabeza with an easy lead in this set.
Well, Cabeza certainly with more to lose in this situation.
Let's see if Cabezas throws in a first serve here, sensing some pressure. Second serve for Reversi to look at. Let's see if she goes and throws the hammer down on this one. Very beautifully played. That's the variety she's been looking for this whole time. Deep ball out to the backhand, mixing it up on the next ball, not letting Cabezas sit in the back of the court, slicing and throwing the ball up. Very well done by Reversi.
Yeah, way to keep her head in the match. You never know when nerves might start kicking in for Cabezas.
And this is very important, you know, for someone like Reversi. See if you can find a way to get back in this match. Even if it's not the result you're looking for at the end of the day, it's going to pay a long way. rush from Reversi, and it's a tough situation to be in when you're down 5-1. You just feel that every point you have to be so critically locked in. Let's see if Reversi can turn things around in this game. Love 15. Cabezas looking like she's going to go back and be a wall right now. Beautifully done there by Reversi. It's the first time where Cabezas really kind of mixed up the ball, and Reversi, I feel like, really committed to stepping in all the way. A little bit of that earlier, and I think we'd have a little bit of a different ball game out here. Cabezas' versatility, though, is tricky. She may not see a slice again on this next point. Wouldn't be surprised to see Cabezas throw that ball way up high on the return on this one. Can't let her opponent get comfortable. Well, that's what she was looking for. Not the spot, though. 30-15, Reversi picking up a couple points in a row here. Let's see if that'll build some sort of confidence. I'd like to see her go a little bit big on the serve. She needs to make Cabezas play, but she also needs some quick points. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and it's beautiful.
Great drop shot.
Carpenter's out again. Absolutely covering the ball there. Beautiful dropper.
And we saw Reversi go with the slider there, but I guess just not enough cheese on that one.
Not enough cheese on that one. Well handled by Cabezas.
30-all.
Let's see what Cabezas thinks here. She's thrown a lot of different looks at Reversi. It's been tricky for her. Just a solid deep turn there from Cabezas. Reversi not having enough footwork after the serve. Can't quite get herself in position to get the ball she wants. Rushing the point again. And that'll lead to championship point for Cabezas. Let's see what happens here.
Well, Reversi manages to fend off one match point.
Yeah, Cabezas just goes for a little bit too much early there. Wasn't a hard hit shot. Surprised she didn't make more balls on that point, but Reversi staying alive.
Yeah, if she can get through this game, we might see some demons coming back to haunt Cabezas. You never know in a match like this.
Yeah.
A lot at stake.
100%. If you're Reversi here, you needed a first serve. Let's see if she can win this point regardless.
Oh, that is not the way to capitalize on saving a championship point now, is it?
Yeah, just a couple too many mix-in of second serve pressure, you know. She's put a lot of pressure on her second serve, not having a high enough percentage of first serves in there. And Cabezas so solid off the ground, you know. You want to make sure you're playing with that first serve, starting the point out on your terms. Reversi. That's going to go wide. Cabezas will be our 2024 Miami Championship winner. Congratulations to both players. It was a hell of a match out there. They competed well the whole tournament. At the end of the day, Cabezas' experience showed a little bit over the young Reversi, but Reversi at only 16 years old and tons of potential. She's going to be a real threat as she continues to develop.
Yeah. What a tournament for Cabezas, though. Really came out and took some heads, huh?
Yeah, Cabezas just did a good job just, you know, showing her experience. Playing top 10 in the NCAA is no small feat, so you would think that she'd be a likely winner for this kind of event. Now we're going to hear a couple words from our tournament director, Frederick Moe. and the fans are highly anticipating what he has to say and hearing a little bit from our women's finalists and champions. The fans are still here for it. We'd love to see it.
All
Let's
right.
hear a couple words from Frederick.
And now to our trophy presentation.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, girls, for a good final. Cabezas. Sólido. Very good. Again, first of all, I just want to thank all you guys for being here. You guys really make it special. You guys make it fun for the players. You make it fun for us as organizers, tournament directors, and extra special. All the other tournaments, they don't have what we have here at World Cup. They got great members. We have great members here that come here and support an event that we really, really have close to our heart. So thank you guys once again. Thank you. And obviously, as well as I said earlier, because we've done all of our sponsors help us put this on, make it extra special for everyone, so we can really put on a special event for all the special members, special people that want to come out here and support the players and support the event in itself. So once again, thank you to all our sponsors. There was a tough one here today, definitely. I thought she really showed off a high level of tennis today, Cabezas. So thank you for coming in. And Roderski, second time finalist, and second time runner-up. But congratulations, you really did well yesterday, and you did well all throughout the tournament. We were very, very happy to have you at the Minor Championship. So thank you. So without further ado, let's get into the trophy ceremony. So for our runner-up, our finalists, once again, Marcella Roderski. Thank you. So if you could say a few words. We've been through this before actually, but this time she's stronger. So please, you say a few words. How'd you like the tournament?
Hello. It was really, really nice. Honestly, I'm really sad about the finals, but all throughout like the last 3 days, it was a really nice tournament. It's really well organized, and it's been really tough matches. Yeah.
You did amazing on that, though. You did amazing on that. How do you feel about Cabezas today?
She's really tough opponent to play against. Like, she literally gets to everything. It's really annoying, but good job, and good luck in the rest of your career.
Perfect. Marcella is still young. She has time. And Cabezas a little bit more of an experience in that show today. But the winner of the best women's draw that we have ever had in the championship, Sofia Cabezas from Venezuela. Congratulations.
Thanks everyone that came out today, and it was really fun playing here. It was such a good atmosphere, and hopefully I'll be back playing here with you guys. And nothing, very happy with my performance today, and thank you guys for making this happen. The tournament, really good organization, so thank you.
And we've gone through some alcohol back there, but I think there's some left as well. I might turn on some music if you guys want to keep mingling, keep staying here a little bit. We will be here. If you have any questions, please come to me and Christopher. I would enjoy you guys' company as we are wrapping this up, so have a beer and enjoy. Thank you guys. Thank you once again.
That's it, folks. Another successful Miami Championship tournament. Directors. Oh, we have a couple more words to say. Getting some pictures. documenting their hard work. The directors worked really hard for this. We got to thank all the sponsors. They did a great job. None of this would have been possible without them. Jose Buesas and Steady Motion, providing the people at home a chance to get in on the action. My partner Cliff and my partner Victor out here in the booth had a great time commentating with you guys, and I hope you guys had a great time watching the action as well. It's a great women's final and overall a great event. Props to Christopher Kugachev and Frederick Moe on another great Miami championship. And if you're watching at home, I hope you'll think about signing up for the next one. I'm playing less, but you guys should be playing more. I hope you guys have a great night out there. And if you want to come out to Royal Palm Tennis Club, it sounds like the party will continue out here.
The Miami Championships is brought to you by Delta, Caplo Monzano, and K2 Ventures.